So instead of showing you guys really neat things, instead I'm gonna think for the internet, because apparently most people on the internet are incapable and or unwilling. Remember, the reason we have access to all these forms of communication are to repeat absolute horseshit. In a number of ways, mind you, many of which corrupt how reality works, how it ticks. And most people haven't figured that out. So here's some shit being shopped around. You might have heard of Barbara O'Neill. Look closely at the girl. Yeah? Do you see her face? A superficial Google search will even show you this much. If you just plug in Barbara O'Neill's daughter, I guess that little girl grew up after 155 years in prison for some fucking phony horse shit. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it sure stinks like horse shit. Yeah? But instead, you got how many people in here? And I said, has anyone verified this? One guy in here. Where's he at? Should be in here. Okay, maybe I'm going too fast. Right here. Thomas Phillips says, look up her daughter. This girl, it says decently, isn't her. I can't believe a lot of people believe just about anything they read or hear. Yeah. Oh, here's a better thought. I haven't gone to the end of the stack in here. Let's make a bet. 10 to 1, the last image in here is a product placement. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, look at that. What are the fucking odds? It's because this isn't the first one of these I've run across. They're moderated by different accounts, mind you, and it's the same fucking song and dance. Predictable shit really bores me to tears. But most people are easily taken in by shit like this because most people aren't thinking for themselves. The other example, another one that I left on here, I mean, a while back, this was months ago. If you've heard of the Mandela effect and all that other crap, and you've heard of Sinbad, the, celebrity puppet, you might have heard of, Shazam, the genie movie, which may or may not have existed. There is some old realm residue concerning some of those topics having to do with the Mandela effect. The bigger point being is a post was being shopped around and is still being shopped around technically on TikTok and other fucking social engineering platforms. But instead of people thinking for themselves and or looking into these things, they bought into something else, which didn't reflect reality. Sinbad, Shazam, April Fool's Day joke. And they could have looked this up, but instead, people were reposting the video. And apparently, because they're not terribly bright, there were numerous nods in this video to other Mandela effects, coincidentally in the Shazam video, which, again, if you're not absolutely gullible, would have been a red flag. But, like I said, many, many, many people were recirculating it, and the people in the comment section were praising it and talking about how these things are just fucking hidden from us. They don't want us to know. Duh, duh. People aren't very bright. That's the problem. What was it? Comedy or Die? Is that the name of the jazz that I think knocked this out? Comedy or Die? I don't think it's that. I think I fucked it up. Funny or Die. There you go. That's who I believe knocked that out. And you could look it up. Doesn't really matter. Aside from the fact that a bunch of morons are recirculating shit that doesn't reflect reality. It's a big fucking deal if you think about it. But most people aren't using the gray matter between their ears now, are they? Oh, but again, you'd have to think about that. Oh, as always, what the fuck do I know?
G'day everybody, my name is Emma Loberg and I'm from Misty Mountain, USA, and I am Barbara O'Neill's daughter. And it is a beautiful late winter, early spring day here in western Wisconsin. And I'm just coming on here because I want to share with you that we're going to be starting to do some things on my TikTok that are exciting and sharing healthy tips with you. So one of the first things we're going to be doing is microgreens. These are some pea microgreens that I just harvested this morning from my microgreen setup in my lounge room that allows me to have lots of fresh greens to my family every day that are highly nutritious, that are full of extra vitamins and minerals. Then we're also going to be doing some sourdough bread classes. This is my trusty Danish dough hook that I use to make my sourdough bread that my mum gave me the starter 20 odd years ago, and now I make sourdough bread a couple times a week. And I just want to share those things with you. And so I'd love you to like my video, share along, and come along, and we're going to be doing some courses, some TikTok lives, just lots of sharing time with you. And also, if you've got questions, just pop me questions and we can do a video of answering all your questions, of frequent questions that you might have about my mum or about health or a different subject or anything. But g'day from Western Wisconsin, and hooroo!